Today, we're looking at 10 kids you won't believe actually exist. You must not have seen these 10 children before today, so watch the video till the end because the one who is at the 10th place is certainly surprising. Let's aim for 10,000 likes on this video and push the button to subscribe because it really does help me out. In April of 2004, this baby was born in Peru and caused a shock to her parents and hospital staff. She was born with an incredibly rare condition called Sirenomelia. The condition causes the baby not to have any genitalia, meaning her gender wasn't verified for weeks. The disease also turns its victims into real-life mermaids. This is because the legs fuse together in the womb. Those with the condition have also been compared to snakes. The condition affects 1 in every 100,000 babies born. Despite this not being funny whatsoever, 7-year-old Connie Lloyd was born with a clown nose-shaped birthmark. A big red circular birthmark had been on her nose since she was born. Doctors said the rare condition could not be cured. However, after years of searching, the parents finally found a doctor able and willing to cure Connie. She was diagnosed with a tumor and it was swiftly removed. Connie can now live a normal life without the encroaching birthmark. While Connie Lloyd had a nose that was too big, Tessa Evans was born with no nose at all. The now 2-year-old girl from Ireland has a smooth area where her nose should be. She has no sense of smell or sinuses. Despite having no nose, she can still cough, sneeze, and catch a cold. Tessa was lead to the first person to have cosmetic nasal surgery where a nose implant was fitted. Over years, the implant will encourage skin to grow over it, forming a real nose. The process will be done by the time she's a teenager. This 8-year-old boy was born with a large birthmark that covers half of his face. Since he has aged, the birthmark has grown further around his face and grown thick black hair. A top Chinese plastic surgeon has agreed to treat him for free due to the severity of his condition. The treatment will be in many stages and will take up to 4 years. Despite this, I think it's worth it to remove the abnormally large hairy birthmark. This 4-year-old was born with a right foot that weighs nearly 1 stone. Verdant is from India and is still able to walk and run normally, despite his massive right foot. He's been bullied all his life and unable to attend school. Hundreds of doctors from India and other countries have examined his foot, but he is yet to be diagnosed. The only option doctors have suggested is to amputate the leg, however Verdant's father is against this. This 8-year-old boy from Colombia was born with a turtle shell-like growth on his back. His village bullies him and they believe the dark forces caused the growth. He was also nicknamed Turtle Boy by the media, causing him to become incredibly depressed. A British doctor diagnosed Didier with an incredibly rare disease, saying it's the most extreme case he has ever seen. He's now in the UK getting free treatment for his life-altering condition. This 8-year-old Chinese boy was born with a fish scale-like skin disease. The disease is called, and he inherited it from his father. The disease is unfortunately incurable. The disease makes pants seem very thick, dry, itchy, and scaly. 1 in 16,000 babies are born with the disease per year. However, Pan is one of the most severe cases ever recorded. This 8-year-old Indian boy's giant, deformed hands make his life a daily struggle. He doesn't attend school in case he scares the children or is bullied by them. He even struggles to eat because of his rare condition. His hand weighs about 4 pounds, causing him to have a strong upper body. He'll be taken to a doctor in Delhi to have life-changing surgery on his hands soon. This 11-year-old Romanian gymnast is a child bodybuilder and may be the world's strongest kid. He has worked out for 2 hours a day since the age of 2. He rose to fame after his father posted a video of him performing a gymnastic stunt on YouTube. However, the father doesn't appreciate all of the attention, as child services are now looking into whether it's ethical to promote bodybuilding among children. This Chinese toddler was born with a dead unborn fetus of her twin inside her. Kang had already had a difficult start to life, as her parents abandoned her in a field, and she was forced to go into foster care. For some time, the toddler was practically pregnant with her dead twin sister. A year later, her carers had the fetus removed, as it was growing too big, and her neighbors had begun to call her a monster. Kang's incredibly rare condition only affects around 1 in 1.5 million births. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe the channel.